Hey guys, Michael here, and I am going to be covering the Multiverse. The Multiverse is a vast, infinite collection which consists of an endless number of alternate realities, including other dimensions and realms that differ from any ordinary universe. The OutCast Comics Multiverse started from me keeping many of the scrapped versions of The Outsider. As time progressed and the character evolved, I saved alternate drafts and old variations of the character. Thus, the Multiverse was born. The Multiverse is similar to Marvel's What If or DC storylines like Superman Red Sun, Kingdom Come, or Earth 2. When it comes to the Multiverse, DC following Multiversity, try saying that 3 times fast. Now, for you guys who are actually wondering, I'm probably going to say Multiverse at least a dozen times in this video, so try to bear with me. But following DC's Multiversity, they actually did happen to map out the Multiverse. At the time that this was being written, the Multiverse was drastically different from anything. I think that it mostly almost kind of served like an omniverse, or as I like to call it, the infinite verse, where there are multiple multiverses under an umbrella, and the multiverses are kind of separated by a barrier preventing one from crossing over with another. So throughout the multiverse, you can visit alternate Earths, and you can do that, but as far as the infinite verse goes, it was pretty much a big no-no. Like, you could not go from one multiverse to the other. It just was impossible. There was no character that was capable of doing that. So the short version of it is that the infinite verse is what basically, it just contains all of the existing multiverses. So DC and Marvel, they both use the multiverse in slightly different ways. OutCast Comics has a series of storylines planned known as Elseworld Comics. Within this multiverse, there are some universes that are so similar that they're nearly identical to the Prime universe, whereas there are others that are vastly different. Earth Prime is basically the starting point of all reality. So the Earth Prime basically spins out into the other Earths that you see that are sometimes drastically different or similar. And it is a very important focal point because the Prime universe is basically where everything comes from. So if the Prime universe ever got destroyed or had anything happen in these multiverse stories, usually it would create a cascading effect and spin out, destroying the rest of the multiverse. Now, there are certain storylines that take place outside of the known multiverse, the main multiverse. Some of those stories, which I don't really try to do this often, but one of them was written by Zach Lella, and I think it was called Omega Dark World, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's another storyline that takes place in another multiverse, which the only reason why I guess I'm telling you this is to establish that certain multiverses aren't actually infinite. While the main multiverse is infinite, there are other multiverse systems that are smaller. So some of them have, like, a set number of universes or a set number of realities, and that's basically it. And they don't really deviate that, into that stratosphere that the main universes in that multiverse kind of do. So I mean, the thing is that there's also, I think, another storyline where I established a limited number of universes in, I think it was known as Multiverse 2, because it was supposed to be where Outsider basically becomes like an evil version of himself after a set of events, basically. I mean, I don't want to spoil the story because I'm probably going to cover it at some point on this channel, so I don't want to really give away too much on that one particular story, but it's definitely insane. It's definitely crazy. It's one of those multiversal stories that basically have very, very different versions of characters, and some of them being so vastly different than anything that you've seen thus far. So I'm definitely interested in covering more of that. By the way, if you guys want me to talk more about DC's multiverse or Marvel's multiverse, I probably can do another video separated from this video, so that this way you can kind of get an idea of what's out there. I personally always looked into other comic books and other storylines. For some of you who are probably writing your own comic book content or trying to establish your own reality in your own multiverse and your own everything. So the best way for you to actually become a better writer, in my opinion, is to kind of know what's out there and really be a sponge when it comes to all of those things. So with that being said, I'm going to bring this video to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell if you guys don't want to miss out on some OutCast Comics content.